Greetings, Weight Watchers and friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Love Fuller and I am back. I'm back in Kuwait and I'm back with a weight loss related video. In this video, I'm going to give you an update about my weight loss efforts, and I'm also going to tell you about 2 weight loss related challenges that I'm going to participate in, and I'm going to invite you to join me in as well. Okay, so my weight loss efforts. That's the word I'm using, efforts, right? Hint, hint, hint. All right, I think the last time that I told you about where I was weight-wise that I can remember was before I left Kuwait. And as you can see, if you're familiar with my house, my homes, I'm back in Kuwait. For those of you who are new to my channel, first I just want to welcome you. I know I have so many new subscribers, so thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I hope that I can fulfill your expectations, at least starting with this video. Okay, so my husband works for a company that services the U.S. military here in Kuwait, and so we live here most of the year. And also, you might have seen videos with me in Atlanta because in the summer I flee to the United States because I flee the heat here in Kuwait by going to the United States, and I also go and I spend time with my dear family while I'm there and enjoy myself in America during the summer. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that last time I talked to you about my weight loss was before I left here, and I left here like in June. I think I talked to you before I left here. In June, I went on a cruise. We went on an 11-day cruise. So I'm going to tell you about these places that I visited. And I'm telling you about these because these are places that I went that are like known for food and that have given me every reason to have not been on program. Okay. This travel discussion is about my reasons why I was eating delicious food. So we're on an 11-day cruise. You know how cruises are. Oh my gosh. Before we went on the cruise, we were in Rome. I had never been to Italy, had never been to Spain. We were in Rome. We were in Italy for 3 days. We went to Rome, Pisa, and Florence. And in the first few days of before we went on the cruise, and then also the beginning days of the cruise were in these places, right? So it's Italian food, real Italian food. Oh my gosh. Then I was on an 11-day cruise. A cruise. You know how cruise food is. Then after that, I came back to Kuwait for a few days, and then it was my birthday, and I went to Dubai for my birthday. So birthday celebration, birthday cake, traveling or whatever. Then I was here for a few days, and then I went started to headed home to the US. But I stopped in Amsterdam for like 6 days. I think I was in Amsterdam. And so once again, Amsterdam is not known for their food, but I like the food in Amsterdam. I mean, call me crazy. I really don't know what that's about. Have you ever been those places, been to Amsterdam? Do you like their food? I don't know why I like their food. I do. So I was in Amsterdam, and then I went to the States, and I was in the States for like 4 months in the United States, which is home. So, can't really what kind of excuse can you have for eating? Okay, not really. Okay. And then on my way back from the United States, I went to Paris for a day. And then I was in Barcelona for like 4 or 5 days in Barcelona, Spain. So once again, I was in Paris, with delicious French food. And then I was in Spain, where they're known for their food as well. Okay, so now this is going to be the segue into the challenges mixed up with my update, right? The thing is, although I went all these wonderful places, I did not gain any of the 13 pounds that I gained since I left here. 13 pounds I gained since I left Kuwait. I didn't gain any of those 13 pounds on the 11-day cruise, or when I was in wherever I was, like in Italy and Spain and France or whatever, for around the days of the cruise, or in Dubai. None of that. Why? Because in all of those places, I was walking my tush off. So this is related to the challenges, right? I didn't gain any weight on the cruise. I didn't gain any weight when I was in Europe. I started gaining weight when I was in Amsterdam because I kind of wasn't really walking that much. So I gained some pounds. I saw that I got some pounds. Either that or my scales in America and Kuwait are not exactly the same. I'm not really sure, but could be. But I gained some weight there, and I got to America, and all hell broke loose because I don't know why. Because I wasn't active. I wasn't active. I did do the that sometimes I was active because I did do the boot camp that I failed miserably at. Failed because that wasn't even at my level. Like, it was like ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, they shouldn't have let me in there. I wasn't even at entry level. I was like, look, I have to stop this because I'm gonna hurt myself because this is insane. Like, I don't even belong here. So my prayer is that I will be very active next year. I mean, this year, so that next year I will be like legitimately like able to at least be in the entry level of that boot camp, whatever. Again, hints toward my challenges. And then yeah, I didn't gain weight just now on my way home, stopping in Europe either, because what? I was walking my tush off. So you can tell now. I'm into the challenges. You can tell by my update that I have not been doing any of the right things for months and months and months and months. So the least I can do, even though this is the holiday season, the crazy season, oh my gosh, I already have a million invitations here. It's insane. Food, this is the food season. Even though it's the food season, the least I can do is track. So I'm going to join this 25 days of tracking challenge that was posted on Instagram by Groceries and Grace and Sloan Slim Down. I will put their link in the description box below. But 25 days of tracking, it starts December 1st, which is in 2 days. I'm not going to promise what I'm going to eat, but I am going to promise that I'm going to track for 25 days straight. Tracking has been an issue for me, and I want to get past that. So please feel free to join me. I don't know if anybody on YouTube is doing that as well. If they are, let me know so I can join them, or we can join them. Please let me know if anybody on YouTube is doing it. Otherwise, I'm going to also join them on Instagram, and I'm going to be doing it on YouTube. I'm like, look, I'm going this thing solo if I have to. If you join me, please let me know so I won't have to go solo, and it helps me, the accountability, to know if you're doing it. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 100 days of 100 days of continuous activity starting January 1st. I'm going to do the Fit to Love 100. I'm going to call it that again because, again, I'm just not going to necessarily join another group, someone else's group on Instagram or whatever it is. I'm just going to do it myself. If anybody joins me, that would be great. If not, I at least have posted this video for accountability. So I will tell you more about the Fit to Love 100. It's just continuous activity, 25 minutes, at least a minimum of 25 minutes a day, every day for 100 days. And 25 days of tracking is just track whatever in the world, whatever you eat, just track it, just write it down. That's it. So it's like baby steps, no excuse. So I'm not going to give myself any excuses. I can't say that that it's too advanced for me, like the boot camp. There's no excuse. So if you're interested in joining me, please join me. Let me know in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you join me for more of these videos. So please click the subscribe button. Let me know what you think, my friends, by leaving a comment, and like this video, because then YouTube will show my videos if you like my videos. So I appreciate that. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, friends.